Hi guys, Piglis here. So today I'm doing another replay analysis for my mate Venomous Rooster. Before we start, I just want to issue a quick correction to my last replay analysis. So it was pointed out to me in this play. I had incorrectly said that Rooster had hit this ball badly. But in fact, if we go to his player view, where the hell was he? Oh, I went past him. Oh, twice. I'm used to the threes. This was deliberate. He was passing to his teammate Frosty, who ran forward and into it. He was going to flick it down so Frosty could get a good clear. And after watching it, that does look like what he was doing. Normally I wouldn't care about issuing a apology, correction, but he actually, after I uploaded the video, he said it's generally polite not to upload a video until you've asked the player. So, apologies, Rooster. Anyway, let's go to the main replay. Okay, so again, I'll stress, I am nowhere near as good as this guy. So, take my criticism/analysis with a grain of salt. Again, I'll probably say something stupid like I did in the last video. So, but I'll do my best. So, game starts off pretty fast with a shot from Venom. So this shot here, I really like this shot, just straight on net, but it's a bit low. And it goes straight to finger. So, but that's right, it's good pressure. Shanzi does an attack. Now right here, Rooster, I don't really like this play, just because he's smashing his teammate. I like the idea of it, try and keep the ball off profit and then jump up the wall. And these guys are mates, so they probably had a laugh about using him as a pull shot. So yeah. Again, this is quite difficult because there's very little to criticize here. So this shot here, I feel he rushes a clear on this. So let's go to fly and we'll have a look. So the ball comes in. So from here you can see TT Nathan plays has missed it, and Venom can see Misa's got a cross goal clear, so that's probably a bad option, but Misa could possibly, there's no pressure, Misa could get a big ass clear through there. And even if Venom wants to take the play, which again I don't think is a bad idea, I don't think he needs to smash it across out that way. So that might be a tiny mechanical mistake. He might have just been going too fast and tried to grab the ball but accidentally hit it into there. It works out because Prophet stops the ball right back to Misa anyway. So again, what do I know? Let's go back to player view before we continue. Not him. I just stopped on the long name. So Rooster sends it out. Prophet, Misa. Now Rooster's this is another thing I really like. Rooster's up here on the right in case Misa wants to make a play, and you can see the three blue players are outside of Rooster's zone, and Rooster's got a direct shot right through there. So if Misa shoots down, bowl to Rooster, bang, that's a goal, easy. Go back just a little bit, watch Misa. So Misa tries to fake out finger, but he doesn't buy it. So right there, I think Misa did probably the wrong thing. He probably should have kept the ball close to him and then shot it across for Rooster to goal. So good play by Rooster being in a really good position. So I like this. So he shadows and keeps pressure on, even though the other guys are going to get the ball, and waits for his teammates to get a good rotation in. Just a little one here. He did what we all do and basically turned around before he could have gotten the boost. So he's coming into this play now as last man back with 0 boost. Here's an interesting play because he's chasing the ball. Let's go slower. 25% probably. I freaking hate how the ball fades in. So Prophet does a really big clear. Rooster's got no boost. He flips really nicely, clicks the welfare boost, and he gets in the angle where he can actually hit it, but he hits it from the wrong side. And the effect is that he tries to turn around and save it, but Nathan D plays just hits it straight towards the net. So I feel this is probably due to that boost miss, but I think possibly trying to run the ball up the wall would have been a slightly better play, maybe, or you know, like basically if he had got the shot I think he was trying to get, which is basically a huge long clear into that top right corner, so basically just shooting it straight or towards, yeah, I don't think he was trying to shoot on goal because there's a goalie down, it would have been really easy. I think he was trying to turn and shoot it straight into the far right corner and then keep position, make another play. If he had got that, I think that's a pretty good play, but yeah, probably the fact that he had no boost kind of limited his options. Anyway. So we go back to 100%. It's very difficult to present valid criticism when he plays at a level above mine and his analysis of the game is above mine. So up here, this is really good. I really like this as well. So he sees Prophet go up for the ball, and it looks like Prophet's going to go for an air dribbly double touch thing. So Rooster goes up, positions himself so he can make a block from either direction, and he does get the block. And this is the best part. He realizes that Prophet's going the other direction to shoot around him, so he shoots to the corner instead. So I really like that. This is pretty good. Let's just have a look. So he goes up the wall first. Misa takes this shot. Yeah, that's fine. I was going to say that the doubles on the wall might not be great, but actually did that really nicely. So here again, he's out of boost. I'm not sure where that boost went. So it's back here. Okay. Yeah, so there's no boost there. So, Fingerlix plays Shamsi. I love the bump by Shamsi. Lets Rooster get in there and tap it away. Goes for the boost grab. Now Shamsi's got possession. That's a bit of a weird flick. I like the idea of that by Shamsi, I think, because he's basically trying to get a flick over Prophet while Prophet's going backwards. But yeah, he just kind of misses it. I like the challenge. So if you have a look at his positioning, so they're in a triangle. Shamsi's nicked the opponent's boost and he's coming back. So Rooster's got a challenge because otherwise these guys are getting let up on the pressure. And you can see these guys are all bunched up in the goal. So yeah, I like the challenge even though he knows he's not going to get it. Maybe a fake challenge and grab the boost would have been even better, probably. Yeah, so here, maybe like a little half jump, like, yeah, I'm going to challenge, because Prophet's already going for the clear. So maybe a boost grab. and then a quick spin around to smash Prophet. Bit of rough play, a bit of mind gaming. Yeah, so, and Prophet shoots it, Prophet shoots it over him anyway, so Prophet's obviously worried about Venom actually getting the block on, so I think that's really good. And that allows, the slowness pulls Finger out, because Finger thinks Prophet's lost it. Prophet goes again for it, like a spaz. And Misa's able to get the dunk on Finger, so that's really good. So let's go back to Rooster. So he's fleeing, he's keeping an eye on the play, he grabs a boost, and he circles back around this way, up the wall. So just a minor thing. I think that circling back through the infield would probably be better. Did he do that for a reason? Let's have a look. Possibly he was considering being up on the wall for the blue clear, but he's realised that the blue's got possession. I don't know. But yeah, maybe just circling through the midfield instead would have been a little bit cleaner. So right here, I think if he had been a bit more patient, he could have scored this shot. So if you have a look, Nathan Plays is facing the wrong direction. Finger's grounded down here. Let's go to Finger. Oh, I'm not past him. Finger's got a lot of boost. I feel that a shot to the fast shot to the far right top corner would have goaled here. Yeah, Prophet's out of the play. Nathan's out of the play. He tries for a shot, but he basically shoots it directly at... Yeah, he shoots it directly at Finger. Now, I totally understand why. I think I understand why that happened anyway. Basically, the ball looks like it's coming at him much faster, and by the time he realises he's already going quite fast. But yeah, a little bit more patience and a more precise shot would have gotten a goal there. This shot by Misa. So look where Rooster is. Rooster's ready for a pass right now. So Misa makes a shot directly on goal, and it works out because Prophet's got no, Prophet's in a really bad position. Oh, for God's sake! My keys are bound to the same thing. Alright, let's watch. So Prophet's the wrong way, and I think he's at a boost. Yeah, Prophet's in a shit position, and Misa probably has a decent shot, but he bungles it. Yeah, I don't know. I would have said that passing to Rooster would have been a better play there, just, to make sure the goalie has no chance, but I don't know. Good play regardless. Okay. So Rooster goes for the boost grab. This one here, so he's challenging Prophet to make sure Prophet can't get a good shot. Prophet kind of fakes him a little bit, but I don't think he needed to jump here. I think he pre-jumped a little early. Maybe flipping at a more straight line would have been a better challenge, but that's a very minor thing anyway, because it does actually screw Prophet up. And gives Misa enough time to come in and challenge. So it works out anyway. Yeah, very minor criticism. So Misa throws it into the midfield, which isn't great. I keep forgetting their names. Shamsy. Sorry about that, Shamsy. Again here, I'm not sure about this challenge. So he sees Finger going for it, he's running at it. Maybe thought Finger was going to shoot it low. I think at this point, after Finger's committed and once the ball's blocking Finger, I think Rooster can just stop and wait for the shot here. And then, if it was high, he could have jumped up and hit it. I don't think he needed to rush that ball. Again though, it creates pressure, and it lets Shamsi and Misa have some space to work. So it's not a bad play by any means. Shamsi's up on the wall, Misa's in goal. Now they both double commit to that. Or Misa goes for the clear and knocks Shamsi, so that's not fantastic. Let's see. So Shamsi makes a good save. So this is the second time that Rooster's bumped Misa now. So, and that one wasn't a funny pull shot one. That one was just Rooster was rushing back to get into position. So let's have a look. So Shamsi makes a lucky save. So Rooster's got all this momentum because he was trying to be there, you know, as fast as possible for to stop the shot if it need be. Not even that. Just he's rushing back because there's a ton of pressure on these guys right now. So I understand he bumps Misa, but the effect I think is that Misa starts to make a few tilted plays. So yeah, just be a little bit careful and give your teammates a little bit more space. Again, these guys have such great positioning. There's such a minor criticism. Now this shot here. Switch again. So he... Sorry. Okay, let's take it slowly. And let's go to fly mode. Oh god, I'm over the wrong side. So Nathan plays has got a bad land, Rooster challenges, and Rooster dunks underneath him. Rooster's actually off the wall now. So a fantastic play, but good challenge by Rooster. One better player view. But you can see his boost is very low. So he uses his remaining boost to chase after the ball, and the ball's still in front of him, so that basically forces him to make this play here. So again, it's a minor criticism, but I think, let's go back to 50%. I think about here, if he had have angled his car better and done, you know, maybe waited a little bit, he possibly could have got a shot on goal there. Again, he had no boost, unfortunately, so that makes it extremely difficult. And this actually ends up in a goal. So just a side note, where is Misa? So Misa sees the shot go past, finger punches it. Misa jumps early and leans back too much. So, small mechanical mistake by Misa that could have prevented that from happening. Anyway. Speed 100%. I have to apologise, I'm very tired, so I hope I'm not too obnoxious. Alright. So this is really good as well. So the ball comes to Rooster in the corner. He sees that Prophet's challenging. Prophet actually goes for a body block on the ball, on the clear. And Rooster does a huge clear over the top. So fantastic shot there. The only thing, I guess, again, mechanical perfection. So by the way, this shot, I've recreated this shot in training mode, and even getting the powerful clear that Rooster gets is actually really, really hard. So props to him. But if you want something to train Rooster, I'd try aiming towards the backboard and getting a double touch afterwards. Because if we go to Finger and Nathan, oh no, they got full boost. Why is there still boost in the corner? Either way, fantastic shot by Rooster. There we go. Good bump. So after he misses, first of all, he waits around and watches to see if Shamsi can pass him anything. And then he goes and basically tries to mess up the rotation. Nice easy save for Rooster. Challenges on the wall, that's good. So I just want to see his teammates here. So Shamsy gets like a little mini clear and gets bumped. But again, Misa here. He sees that Rooster's not able to challenge that. I don't know if he sees that Shamsy got a big bump, but he... Oh, okay, he circles back. Sorry, I thought he went to grab boost. My apologies. Never mind. As I said, I'm very tired. All three of these guys at the same time. They all head out to challenge that. So I'm not sure, like, again, they're under a lot of pressure and they, you know, need to grab possession and turn pressure around. So I don't think, yeah, maybe slightly better comms. I don't know, maybe knowing that Misa's going to get it because he's forward. I don't know. Either way. Alright, that shot by Misa I don't like at all, by the way. He just kind of throws it out in the midfield. Yeah, so, okay, so, that's right, sorry. Again, apologise, Misa. So here, that little bump there, that puts the three guys out of rotation, and Misa doesn't know that, so Misa throws it out for Shamsy or Rooster to hit. So yeah, so again, like a small little triple commit results in a loss of pressure. Oh, I hate how the replays do that. So, Finger hits it down. Yeah, Rooster's got a really shit angle on it. Let's just go to... I hope that didn't record in my stream. Just getting alerts pop up. So, Blues, there's zero pressure on these guys right now, except Finger. The two blue players are way out there. So, I think it comes off the wall faster than Rooster's expecting. Maybe Misa gets a bump on it. Either way, again... Yeah, so when he gets the angle he needs, he's got a very small space to make a play. So he just kind of bumps it way out of goal. And that's, again, that's a good play. But given that he can see Finger retreating and that the blue guys have zero pressure on them, it's possible... I think a better play would have been to catch the ball and start walking it out. Having said that, this little bump here allows Rooster to then get over Nathan, who's coming in there. So again, what do I know? Now, at this point, I don't know if this is what's going through Rooster's mind right here, but he tries for a little air dribble. Where are we? So if we watch it again. So bang. He goes up, bang, and then he does a little puff of his boost, still aiming up at the ball. Now, I don't know if he went for an air dribble and went, oh shit, I'm out of boost. But I think this is actually a pretty good play, because maybe if he had a little bit more boost, could have got a little bit more height. You're basically spooking the opposition into thinking, you know, they're making an attack against someone who's going to air dribble over them. So maybe if he had a little bit more boost, he could have made it look a little bit more authentic. But yeah, I think that's actually a really good play. So here, I'm not sure I like this. Just Shamsy's rushing forward, and Rooster can see him doing that. Let's see where. I wish I could go back like just a little bit less of a step. So Shamsy shoots it forward, Rooster commits, and then Shamsy runs in. Okay, so that's Shamsy's bad. And this actually results in a goal. So again, like a small break in positioning leads to a goal against these guys. So at this point, these guys are down by 1. Yeah, so I think Shamsi was trying to... I don't know. I think he might have been passing longer than that. I think he just got a slightly poor hit. Really good by Rooster. This is fantastic, actually. So I feel like most players my level would try to rush that on the wall, but he doesn't. He pulls back and then gets this great touch here. And he gets it over all 3 players. And steals the boost out from underneath Prophet. So, again, this is really good. Misa doesn't get quite the pass that he wants. It kind of goes a bit left. Let's have a look. Oh, god damn it. It's gonna fly. Yeah, this guy's positioning is so good. Man, I wish I had teammates like that. Yeah, so Misa's, inadvertently thrown it a little bit back. Maybe Rooster's a little bit too close, but if he's expecting the ball to land like here, then that's perfect positioning, because any further back and you risk Nathan having the time to get in, or one of these guys circling back. Prophet, for example, could rush in and save the ball. So I guess that is pretty good positioning, but maybe a little bit back. I don't know. Either way, it happens. This is good as well. So when he realizes that he's got the bad positioning, he doesn't try and make some stupid... Like, again, players my level would just side flip at that and just make something stupid. Just try to hit it. Like, I gotta hit the ball, I gotta hit the ball. But Rooster makes a smart, retreat, fast turn, manages to get back and takes possession. Not really takes possession, but totally mucks up Finger, gets it over Finger. This little roll up the wall here, like he's got to cover Finger, and he's in a bad position. But what he tried to do here was get one more flick hit out of that, I think. Yeah, so he just flipped a little bit late, maybe. But if he did do that, he's above the ball, so it would have gone out and into Blue's possession. So again, it's very possible that he realized that that could happen and aborted that move. This is really good as well, actually. So Nathan makes a big one. And check this out. So, right here, where it's coming down, he stops in place because he realizes that Nathan's out of the play. Yeah, so instead of just rushing that ball, he can see that Prophet's running away. He knows that Finger's nowhere near, I think, because he's just come from this direction. So he can see Prophet and Finger fleeing. And so instead of rushing the ball again, he takes his time and gets a really good angle. Unfortunately, where are we? Player view. Yeah, so after this play, I guess he didn't know that Finger was retreating. Maybe he thought Mizu was going to make the clear. Alright, so after this one, he's watching the enemy and he does a big punch over to there. So yeah, that's a really good hit, I feel. Leaves him against Finger. He puts pressure on. Teammate punches it up. Oh yeah, so this is the best shot in the match. Really well done, Rooster. So these guys get a pinch. So Prophet and Shamsi get a pinch on the ball, and it rolls up the wall really fast and then goes really far out. And then, yeah, Rooster scores it. Well done, Rooster. Again, I recreated that shot in training, and I couldn't even score on the full at all. I think I managed to bounce it in once. So really, really difficult shot. So well done, Rooster. These guys are all so nuts mechanically. I think this is a mistake here. I'm not sure what you'd do better though. If Prophet had have got the hit he wanted, that would have been another goal against these guys. So right now they're tied, so Rooster's amazing shot tied up the game. And they got 22 seconds left on the clock. So right here, Nathan shoots it up the wall. I almost feel like aerialing up and getting a good clear up above the backboard, so right up there would have been a good play. And regardless, I think once you see Prophet go up, let me stop here and get a bit slower. So yeah, he cycles in to go into goal. Nathan gets a good hit up there. So I reckon aerialing up to the backboard and trying to block that would be a good way to deal with that. But once you see Prophet go back, he reverses and turns his car away from where it's going. Now I know why he's doing that. It's because he's getting ready to make a sweet clear on the bounce. But if Prophet had got that double touch, he'd be screwed right now. And it puts him in a bad place to block that double touch. Yeah, now luckily Prophet misses. And even then, if he had have gone up to try to save that double touch, he would have had to pre-hit. And if Rooster had have jumped up to try to block a dunk from Prophet, and then Prophet hit this shot, Rooster would now be flying into that top corner. So it works out well. Maybe there's an extra layer there that I'm don't understand, but yeah. Either way, lucky break for red team. Okay, so go to 50%. So Nathan hits it off the wall, and Rooster gets a big clear out of that. But the blue team's back to block it. So again, that shot already and that amount of power for the clear is already very impressive. Bang. I think if he could have hit it with, again, this super nitpicky, if he could have hit it up onto the backboard, then he could have made another play and maybe scored it. This shot here, this is actually really, really quite interesting. So Finger shoots it into the corner. Both blue players continue to chase it. I wonder if we can get a better angle on the Rooster. So Rooster takes that angle, and what the effect is, he manages to pass like an incredibly good pass directly for his teammates. Unfortunately, blue team recover really fast and they get the save before Shamsy can get the shot. Play view, and back to Rooster. I wish, if it's Rooster's replay, I wish it just always centered on Rooster by default. It seems like a small quality of life thing that could be really, really nice. So right here, Rooster's got full boost, blue players are nowhere near, and the goal is wide open. So I love that he's got the mechanics to be able to pass to his teammates like this, and I love the subtlety of it. Like, he turns his car and pow. What a fucking great pass. Really well done, Rooster. But I feel like he basically he's done that to pass to his teammates, but I feel like a shot directly on goal, if he could have gotten it, would have would have been a slightly better play. And it goes to overtime. So the boys are rotating really well. Prophet clears it out. So right here, I think a shot on goal from here would be extremely difficult. And all three defenders are back, and they're in great positions. And if we're going to play a review, Finger's got full boost. Prophet hasn't got any boost, but yeah, I think taking a shot directly on goal there would have been a mistake. Maybe if Rooster thought he could get a super powerful and high shot, maybe, but I think it's much safer to throw it into that one and give it back to Shamsy. Unfortunately, overtime hits before Shamsy can make a play or a pass. So over here, I don't like this challenge at all. Maybe it's important to put the pressure on anyway to make Prophet make a bad hit, but Prophet goes up quite a long time before Rooster does. So Prophet goes up and then Rooster goes up. So I don't know, maybe he's just trying to apply pressure, but I don't think it was necessary for him to chase that. This is vicious by blue team, so switch it on time. So Prophet shoots it way over. Misa gets a block on it. I don't know why Misa went for that shot. Let's switch to Misa. Again, pretty much every player in this match is way better than me, so don't take it as don't take my criticism with a grain of salt, I guess is what I'm saying, but I don't think Misa should have done that. And that allows Finger to take a great shot on net. Luckily Shamsy sweeps in and saves it. This is great by Rooster. I love this. I don't know if he... Yeah, so Prophet's in range behind him lurking. So rather than... Yeah, so he makes a change of direction. Unfortunately, it hits in a really weird location and does this really awkward bounce right close to Rooster. And to his credit, Rooster gets to it and hits it before Nathan can attack it. Unfortunately, the hit takes it right down to Prophet. So he makes another challenge and keeps it off Prophet, or puts pressure on Prophet, either way. But, yeah. I'm not sure what a better hit would have been for this. Excuse me. Nathan's coming in hot to attack it, and he probably knows that, so it is a good idea to make an attack on it. You see, he kind of hits it a little bit weakly and make a soft serve. Now maybe he thinks his teammates are there to rush in and grab it, so maybe that is the correct play. But basically the effect is that Prophet basically just takes back possession for blue. So maybe a huge clear into the far left corner if he could have managed it. But yeah, either way, well done by Rooster regardless. Still, again, a lot of these things I'm criticizing are great plays on their own. It's just that they either don't pan out quite good enough to get a goal, or... Okay, so this play here as well. Or the enemies are just extremely good players and block what's happening. So this hit here as well is another one. So this is fantastic by Rooster. Bang. Big clear into the middle. I think it ends up hitting the ceiling. Oh, piss off. My scoreboard sticks when I hold down. Alright, so let's have a look. I love this hit again because Rooster takes the time to line up a really good angle to get the shot he wants rather than rushing the ball. And he also, you know, uses it as an opportunity to refill his boost. So again, well done, Rooster. So he gets to it right there and gets a massive power clear. right up into the air. This is really good. It hits the roof though and bounces out, and I think Rooster's not quite... Yeah, so he comes out to attack it. I think that might have been a poor decision. I don't know. Because the thing is, like, even though he misses it, you can see Prophet's not even trying for the ball right now. Maybe he thinks Rooster's going to get it. So let's go back. I'll try and pause. I'll say again, it's very difficult to make criticisms and comments on some of these guys because a lot of time I'll say something and then realise, yeah, so I would have gone up for that if I was Prophet, but then suddenly you see Rooster leave the wall, and so Prophet freezes and decides, nah, Rooster's going to shoot over me, and it forces Prophet to keep an angle open to turn around and try and block the shot. So it keeps Prophet grounded. Unfortunately, when he realises Rooster's not going to hit it, he gets a great shot above net. And yeah, great save by Shams. Shamsy's a vicious goalie. If you listen, if Shamsy ever listens to this, great goalie. Alright, let's get back to Rooster. Alright. Yeah, so originally I thought that was a bad play coming off the wall, but in retrospect, a really good play by Rooster again. So Misa gets a poor touch that kind of sends it into the midfield. Finger shoots it around. I kind of almost feel that Misa should have rotated there. Let's see. So Misa would have got scored on right then. Shamsy makes the save. Misa's out of position. He should have rotated behind Rooster and given Rooster a clean shot. Yeah, that was a mistake by Misa. So again though, maybe it's just super tilt by Misa from being bumped so many times by bloody Rooster, eh? This play here is amazing. So he goes up for the shot. I'm going to put this in super slow motion. So Rooster goes up for the shot, turns his camera down to see Prophet, tilts his car back down to block a shot from Prophet. He goes, uh-oh, Prophet's going to make a shot. I'm going to block it mid-air. Prophet misses, and Rooster changes around, starts boosting, tilts his car to shoot the ball out when he realizes he's got it. Amazing play. I don't know how much of that is deliberate or just reflex, but I don't know. I was very impressed. So he goes up, looks down, blocks it. Very good. The only thing here is that Shamsy panics and thinks he has the clear, and yeah, if you look at the angle Shamsy has, I don't think he should be going for that. Like, he knows Rooster is right there, and the blue team's nowhere near, and Prophet's out of position. I think Shamsy should have left that for Rooster. So again, minor criticism. Not a bad play by Shamsy if he's done it by reflex and he's just seen the ball, known that blue's lurking, and wanted to clear it into that corner. It's not a bad play, but the effect is that Rooster smashes into him. So we'll go back to Rooster. And Rooster just punches Shamsy out the way and doesn't get the hit on the ball he needs. Luckily Nathan beans it. I'm not sure, but I feel Misa should have come out here. Yeah, so Rooster starts rotating back to goal. And actually, what I'd like to see is Misa's point of view. So right there, maybe thinks Rooster's going for boost, or maybe he wants to be in this line of attack. Yeah, I don't know. Just feel that Misa could have come out a little earlier than he did. Oops, I was on Rooster. Dickhead. Okay, so Rooster gets boost. Misa, and this is another amazing play by Rooster. The shot he takes to get over the goalie Great shot. Let's watch that in slow motion. Good setup by Misa. It's possible Misa was trying to take a shot, but if not, it was a fantastic setup. Whoops. Bloody hell. And slow motion. So he sees the goalie come out with the block, and he does a bounce shot right over the top. And I'm pretty sure it's deliberate, because he flips through the ball to get that power on the bounce. So I'm fairly certain it's deliberate by Rooster. Ironically, he didn't need the bounce shot as much as he thought he did, because Finger jumped the wrong way. Finger thought he was going to shoot right over Nathan, so Finger's gone to block that, and so Rooster could have just smashed it right in that corner. But he bounces it, and Nathan just has no chance, not even, no possible way of blocking that. So really well done, Rooster. And good game all. Red team was down at the start by one, sorry. They redeemed it and then won in overtime. So, well done. So that's my replay analysis. Again, I'll stress, overall, very well played by Rooster. Very few mistakes that I could see. Really good decision making. I'm not sure what to criticize or analyze for him. So, just to finish off the video, I wanted to. You'll see these little keyframes, these little keyframe indicators in the timeline down the bottom, the little triangles. So I went through and I looked at these shots that Rooster's made. So this is the first one, for example, which played at 100%. So this one here was a really good shot by Rooster, but Finger was ready for the defense. So this is an example where if Rooster had have just been able to get it to the top corner on the right or top corner on the left, he possibly could have scored that. The next one here. That's not the one. Sorry. This is a Shamsy one. I'll use another example and then I'll come back to that. So this one here, where it comes down from the corner and Rooster shoots it into profit. Now, I think I suggested that Rooster possibly could have shot it over to the far right corner. And this play here, where Rooster's out of boost, and he makes a touch that Blue ends up stealing. So there are things like this where Rooster's made a really good play, or, you know, a slightly off play. Because I don't think I can do the quality of analysis that Rooster can do, instead I thought I could contribute a training pack. Oh no, I created it on PlayStation. Where are we? Deadly Venom. There we go. It's right at the top. Gone spastic. So that's the code on your screen, Rooster. So for each of those shots that I keyframed in the replay, I've gone and recreated the shot in custom training for you. So for example, that top right corner one, I'm never going to score that. But if you wanted to just, you know, get those shots to the absolute next level. Oh god, I wish I could shoot this right corner. Yeah, so for this replay, for each of those shots where I thought a little bit more mechanical skill could have made the difference, I've recreated the shot in training. There we go. So I just did so after 10 attempts, I did the same shot that Rooster did the first time. Here's another one. Okay, so this was actually Shamsy's shot. He runs up the wall and tries to shoot it in, but I thought it was a really cool little shot, so I threw it in anyway. So back to the replay. Sorry this is so freeform and messy, but okay. Yeah, I'm very tired and I don't want to do like a whole replay as like a first draft and then, you know. And chances are, I'm going to ask Rooster if I'm allowed to put this online publicly, but chances are not many people will watch this, so. Okay, so, yeah. So that's goal number 2, is Shamsi. So I'll go through each one. That's a good idea. So this is number 1. I'm in the wrong player, that's why. Bloody hell. I could do some video editing and chop it out. So this is play number 1. So Rooster has to turn around, go up the wall, and he makes a play. So right here, if he could have shot that in either of the top corners, I feel that might have been a goal. So right there, this is shot number 2. So the ball goes right up into the top corner, and Shamsi makes a play, tries to get it clear with it. So I decided to throw that in because I thought that was a cool idea by Shamsi. It just didn't pan out. Right here, good clear by Rooster. So my suggestion here, if I recall, was to try and throw it into the top right corner or on target, on goal. Yeah, probably on goal for that one because the 3 blue players are out. Shot number 4 is the one where Rooster was out of boost. And he makes a slightly poor touch there. This is the one that I said top right corner. This one here. The ball comes out and Rooster clears it straight towards finger. If he had thrown it at the far right side, it would have been a goal. Shot number 6. Bloody hell, I hate how this happens. So Rooster had 0 boost and tried to make a clear off the wall. So Rooster, if you practice this one, you should try and do that same shot with no boost. Where are we? Okay, so shot number 7. Hang on. So after Rooster makes a punch, what number are we to? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. Yeah, I did get it right. So this is Misa's shot from here. So Misa, I recreated that shot there for Misa to block. Yeah, so Misa made a poor, he jumped too early on this one. So yeah, I've recreated that shot and thrown it in too, because that, if Misa hadn't have stuffed up that shot, then they wouldn't have got gold on. So yeah, I threw that in as well. The rest are all just from Rooster. Shot number 8, I think, is this one here. Again, this is already an amazing clear. Such power from Rooster, but I believe my suggestion was if he could have gotten a little bit more height and to the right, he could have set up a backboard pass for his teammates. Again, not saying Rooster misplayed there at all. Please don't take it that I'm saying Rooster misplayed. I'm saying, you know, if you want to get your mechanics to an even higher level, this might be useful for you. Shot number 9 is the goal that equalized. Amazing shot by Rooster. Nothing to improve there. Just thought it was a sweet shot and I thought I'd put it in there because it was the shot that saved these guys. Shot number 10 is this clear by Rooster. So it comes down. I think Rooster has more time than he thought he did on here. So getting another really huge clear over to the backboard. Maybe something like that. Forgot what I'm up to. I think it's 11. This is shot number 11. So shot number 11 is this off the sidewall, taking a shot rather than passing it to his teammates. Also, just an aside, I actually tried to do that pass that he did, and it's extremely mechanically intensive. And yeah, so again, well done if that was deliberate. Okay, this shot here. So this shot bounces in a weird place, and Roost has to deal with it. So for this shot, trying to get a really big clear into the far left corner around Prophet. That's the goal. And for the last shot, that wall clear. So Rooster's one was actually pretty good, but it went out in the middle, and yeah, I guess either taking a shot on goal or to the opposite goal backboard. Yeah. Alright, so I'm going to end this replay pretty much here. For one more time, Deadly Venom. So Rooster, if you want to take your venomous Rooster to a even deadlier level, here's the playlist. It was really, really interesting to review such a high-level game for me, anyway. I think these guys are high diamonds champs, low champs. So it's really informative for me, and reviewing the plays, I honestly couldn't find hardly anything to criticize about Rooster's gameplay. So I thought, you know, I'll do my best, and then I'll do up a training pack and try and emulate some of these plays. Anyway, I hope you enjoyed. Thanks for listening.